Hello, good morning dears. How are you all? I hope you all are safe at home and doing your studies well. So welcome back in your English online class of class 2. Do you remember what we studied in our last class? Yes, we have reminded some important things that you learned in your first standard, and also we just have introduced our first lesson. So today we will look at the pictures on each story and try to guess what the story is about. This is the prediction chart. I made this chart for you. That means we are going to make some guesses. Let me ask, do you have any idea about this story? No, we don't have any idea about the story because we didn't read the story. So before starting the story, we are going to make some guesses by using this picture. So what do you see here? We see a princess sitting on the dragon. So let's write in this column, what do you see? We are going to make some guesses here in this first column. What I think will happen and what really happens. We don't know anything in this story. So by looking this picture only, let's make some guesses. So here, what do you see? What do you see here? Yes, we see a princess. So let's write. We see a princess. We see a princess sitting on the dragon. Then what do you think will happen? Do you think what will happen next? No, we don't know. But when we are looking this picture, yes, this princess, her face is so happy, right? So maybe I think this dragon and this Anya will become friends. This is just our guesses. We don't know what is here, but let's write. Let's think about something. This is maybe both are friends because she is sitting on this dragon. So, what do you think will happen? So, how to start? I think they will become friends. Here, who are they? They means dragon and Anya. Then what will happen next? So let's check our story. So today we are going to read this story, Anya and the dragon. So I'll request all the students to please open your English textbook, page number 2. Let's see. Here we can see a name by Soumya Rajendran, who has written the story, and also this is the story title, Anya and the Dragon. So let's start. So let's move to the first paragraph of the story. In a land far away, there lived an old dragon. He was kept chained in the king's palace. Everyone was scared of him. The dragon was lonely and sad. He wanted to fly in the sky. The chains on his feet hurt him. But what could he do? As we can see in this picture, the dragon was lonely and sad. Why he was lonely and sad? Because he was kept chained in the king's palace and everyone was scared of him. Why everyone was scared of him? Because he was a very huge and big animal. That is why he was kept chained in the king's palace, and the chain on his feet so hurt him. So let's move to the next paragraph. Late one night, the dragon was sleeping when he heard something. He opened his eyes sleepily. It was Princess Anya. Her left leg was shorter than her right leg. She had to walk on crutches. What happened here? Yes, when the dragon was sleeping, Princess Anya has come to meet. Who has come to meet? Princess Anya. Then, as we can see in this picture, Princess Anya have some problem in her legs. What was the problem? Yes, her left leg was shorter than her right leg. So she can't walk properly like you. She uses crutches to walk. So then what happened? Next, let's move to the next paragraph. Here, will you give me a ride on your back? Asked Anya. She told the dragon how she couldn't ride horses like her brothers did. The king wouldn't let her because of her crutches. I know where the keys to your chains are kept, she said. My father keeps them in his cupboard. So what Anya asked to the dragon? Yes, will you give me a ride on your back? Anya wanted a ride from this dragon. Why he was wanted a ride from this dragon? Because she couldn't ride horses like her brothers did. Then the king wouldn't let her because of her crutches. Then she said, again, what is that? Yes, I know where the keys to your chains are kept. My father keeps them in his cupboard. So then next, move to this page. Aren't you afraid of me? Asked the dragon. No, said the brave princess. You have kind eyes. The dragon smiled. So, what dragon asked to Anya? Aren't you afraid of me? Then what Anya said? She said, no, I don't have any fear. You have kind eyes. That means, yes, Princess Anya was a brave girl. So then, what happened next? Let's move to the next image. Here, that night, Anya went to the dragon with the keys. She took off his chains. So what can you see here? Yes, dragon is happy, Anya is happy. Both are happy. Why? Because she opened the chain. So now dragon was free. Then the dragon stretched his wings. It felt so good. They flew high and low. They flew near the moon and over the stars. So the dragon extended his wings and the princess sit on the dragon, and both were started to flying over the sky near to the moon and stars. Then what happened? Let's see. Here, when they came back, the king was standing there. I saw you, said the king. Anya was was scared. So was the dragon. So when they came back from their ride, someone was watching for them. Who is that? Yes, Anya's father, the king, was watching them. So Anya and dragon, they both are very sad because the king have saw them. So then next move to this picture. But the king smiled. I have never seen you so happy, Anya. He said, from now on, you can ride the dragon. So look at this picture. Look at this face. What about this king? Is he angry? No, he is not angry. Why? Because he saw that her daughter was very happy to see. So the king allowed to take the ride on this dragon. So then what happened last? Let's move to the next picture. He took the keys from Anya and threw them into the pond. The dragon smiled. He was free at last and he had a friend. So what happened at last? The king took the keys and threw into the pond. So the dragon was free at last, and also he had a friend. What was the name of his friend? Yes, Anya. So dears, I hope you would like the story. Then let's come back to the chart that we followed before the story. Here we made some guesses by looking this first picture. Actually, we don't know anything about this story. Am I right? Yes, by looking this picture, we made some predictions. We predict something. What is? These are the guesses. That means this is a princess. She is sitting on the dragon and both are friends. They will become friends. And also they are very happy in the story. Is there anything wrong in our guesses? Yes, something wrong. What is that? We guessed that Anya and the dragon both are very happy in the story. Is it a real thing? No. Why? Yes, we see that the dragon and Anya, they are happy. But when it is at the end of the story, in the beginning of the story, the dragon and Anya, they both were not happy. Anya couldn't ride horses like her brothers. Dragon was kept chained in the king's palace. So both are very sad. But Anya helped the dragon and at last they will become friends. In the end of the story, both are very happy. So we see that some guesses are wrong, right? So dears, I have one more story for you. It is a very short story and that has some real and imaginary things in it. So listen carefully as I tell you the story. I have a small family. My father is an engineer. My mother is a doctor. My sister is in grade 1 and she is very strong. She can lift a mountain with one finger. She loves going to school. Her hair is as long as the river. She loves it too. She can eat a truckload of food every day. So this is our story, a very little story. Were all the things in the story are real? What are the things that could be real in the story? Yes, we know that in the story there are something real and some things, yes, that are not real. Let's see. So you have to draw two columns on your notebook. Let's write as the title. In one column, real, and here it is imaginary. So let me ask one thing. What is a real thing? Do you know what is a real thing? Yes, I'll tell you that the real thing means the things that we can touch, see or smell in our real life are called real things. And the things that cannot happen in our real life are called imaginary things. So the things that we can see, smell or touch in our life, in our real life are called real, and it cannot happen in our life are called imaginary. So let's discuss about this story. What are the things that is real in this story? Here, yes, from the first it is I have a small family. Is it a real thing? Yes, we know that every one of us have family. So it is a real thing. So let's write have a small family. Then my father is an engineer. That also real. My father is an engineer. Then, yes, my mother is a doctor. Then also, I have a sister. My sister is in grade 1. Right? These all things are real because we can see our father, mother, sister, everyone's we have. So let's move to this imaginary things. What are the things? Did you feel anything like this? As imaginary? Yes. What are the things that are? My sister can do some special thing. What are the things? She can lift a mountain with one finger. Can you do that? No, we can't do that. It is not possible. How can we lift a mountain with this little finger? Is it a real thing? No, it is not real. So then what it is? It is an imaginary thing. So let's write here. Sister can lift a mountain with one finger. Then what are the things? Yes, she can eat a truckload of food every day. Then one more thing. What is it? Yes, her hair is as long as the river. So these all are the things that are real and that some are imaginary. So the real things that we can see, touch, smell in our life are called real, and the things that cannot happen in our real life are called imaginary things. Then let me ask one more thing. Have you ever seen a dragon? Yes, let's come back to our story. There is a dragon. Have you ever seen this dragon? No. So, who are the main characters in the story? Yes, they are dragon and the princess. So what about this dragon? Is it a real thing? No, the dragon is not a real thing because we call dragon as imaginary because there are no such things in this world as this dragon. The dragon is not a real thing like human beings or an animal. We only read about them in the storybooks. So the dragon is not a real thing. It is imaginary. Then what about this princess? Is it a real thing? Yes, princess. Yes, princess. The princess is a girl. So we can see this princess. The princess is a real thing. So we see that in some stories there are some real things and there are some imaginary things. So, do all stories have imaginary things? Why do we add these imaginary parts into this story? Yes, all the stories don't have imaginary things. We add some special parts that is called imaginary parts that makes the story more interesting and fun to read. And here in our story, the dragon, it is an imaginary thing. So it makes our story more interesting and also fun to read. So I hope it is everything clear to you. So then let's move to our practice book. There are some activities are waiting for you. Let's see, here also a small story. I'll read you. Path and Iresh were playing on the beach. They were making sandcastle and were having a good time. Suddenly, they noticed a small brown thing under the sand. It was a magic lamp. They rubbed the lamp and saw a giant genie in front of them. They wanted to make one wish each, but the genie told them that they could only ask for one. The boys looked at each other. So this is the question. What wish do you think the boys made? Draw a picture and write about your guesses. That means they met the boys Path and Iresh. They met a giant genie while playing. Their playing time. They met a giant genie. So this giant genie offered something to them. So what are the wish that boys made? So how can we write here? Yes, for example, I'll help you to write this. Here we can write like the boys may have wished for a biggest house in this world with their favorite things in it, right? Or the boys may have wished for a chocolate house or a golden pen or anything like this. It is depends upon your wish. So then what shall we do here? Here about this boy, what they wish, that picture. If it is a big house, you have to draw here a big house. If it is a golden pen or golden bag, you have to draw here a picture of a golden bag or pen like this. So I hope it is clear to you. Then what wish would you make if you had a magic lamp? Draw a picture and give reasons. It's about you. If you had a magic lamp, what you are doing? What about your wish? So maybe in my case, I think how to write here first? Yes, I would wish for the best car in this world so I can drive into my favorite places. So what about you? Okay, let's think about that and complete this lines. And also here you have to draw that picture. Which picture? Yes, which thing that you wish for. So let's move to the next questions. Here this also we have to do. Real and imaginary. As we discussed that real things, that is we can see, touch, smell. Imaginary, that is not happening in our life. So I'll read this question. Read each sentence carefully. Draw a happy face if you think the situation is real and a magic wand if it is imaginary. So the first sentence, the frog turned into a prince. Is it a real thing? No. How can a frog turn into a prince? No, it is not a real thing, I think. So here, what you have to do here? Yes, you have to draw a magic lamp because this is an imaginary thing. It is not possible. Then next, the dog sang the birthday song. Did you heard any song like this dog? No, I didn't heard any dog song in my life. So it is also an imaginary thing. So you have to put a magic wand here. Let's move. My sister is older than me. Yes, it is a real thing. We have a sister. We can see also her. I met a giant on my way to school. Giant. Is this a real thing? No, it is not a real thing. So put a magic wand. I have a rose bush in my garden. Rose bush, yes, it is a real. So you can draw a happy face. So then let's move to the next question. Read each sentence and write why it is real or imaginary. The first question, my fairy godmother visited me last night. Is this sentence a real one? No. So how can we write? Yes, we can write it is not a real thing because fairy godmother is an imaginary. Then let's move to the next. My father takes me to school every morning. I know that. Yes, it is a real thing. So how can you write? Yes, here we can write as this. It is a real thing because father, every one of us have fathers. Then last question. Write one thing that an imaginary thing can do and real people cannot. Here it is about the difference between imaginary thing and real thing. If it is an imaginary people, in the case of imaginary people, Yes, they will get everything they wish for. But what about these real people? Yes, some things only they get. They cannot get everything they wish for. So these are the workbook activities. So I'll send this model answers soon. So then let's move to our practice questions. These are our practice questions, PQ. So today we are going to do this 1 and 2 questions. So let's see. First, answer the question. A. What did Anya used to walk? So like last year, I told you something that how can we write this answer? Yes, we know that half part of answer is hiding inside this question. So here, what is this? This what, where, why, then again also what. These all are question words. So let's take them back. Then from here we can start. Anya used to walk. Like that, you have to start. Anya used to walk by, one thing is that, what is it? Yes, crutches. Then next question, where did the king keep the keys? Where did the king keep the keys? Yes, Anya said to the dragon. What she said? The king keep the keys in his cupboard. Okay, then why was the dragon sad? Yes, why was the dragon sad? Yes, you are right. The dragon was sad because he was kept alone inside the king's palace. Here he was kept chained in the king's palace. That is why the dragon was sad. What did the dragon do after the princess removed the chain? What they will do? Yes, the dragon take Princess Anya and they are go for a ride. Then the last one, is the story real or imaginary? Is the story real? No. Why? Yes, because there is an imaginary thing. What is that? Yes, it is the dragon. The dragon is an imaginary thing. So this story is not a real story. So let's move to the second question. It is true or false? A. Anya was scared of the dragon. Is this sentence true? Anya was scared of the dragon? No, Anya was not scared of the dragon. So this sentence is false. The king was happy to see the princess with the dragon. Is this true or false? Yes, it is. The king was very happy to see her daughter. So this is also true. Then let's move to the last question. The king chained the dragon again in the end. The king chained the dragon again in the end. Is it a real thing? Is this sentence a true? Is it a true sentence? No, it is not a true sentence. It is false. Because at the end of the story, the dragon threw the chains into the pond and at last the dragon was free. But here, there is the first question. Anya was scared of the dragon. What we can write here? Anya was scared of the dragon. So in the story, Anya was scared of the dragon? No, she was not scared of the dragon. So this is false. So this sentence is false. And the second one, it is true. And the king chained again, it is also false. So I hope everything's clear to you. So dears, don't be lazy to do your homeworks. These all works you have to write in your notebook. Then after I'll send this answer model soon. So I hope everything's clear to you. If there any doubt regarding with our today's session, kindly share with me. So stay safe, stay connected. Bye bye. See you soon.